caught.
Hello.
It's Monday. It's February the 11th, and it's. I'm tired. That's all I can say. Really. It's Monday.
It's the start of the week.
That's the one.
It's 6 degrees.
6 today, highs of 11, mix of the odd bit of a shower in places, and generally quite cloudy in parts. It's dry now, which is good, but that's our weather forecast for today.
Hope you had a great weekend. What did you get up to? A fantastic weekend for Kerry sport in particular. We'll talk about that in a few moments. So let us know how your weekend went. Front pages of the papers. Let's have a quick look at what's going on there. A picture of Kate Blanchett on the front page of the Irish Examiner. She was at the BAFTAs at the Royal Albert Hall last night. Lovely photograph of her. She's gone dark. She's gorgeous, isn't she?
I was just going to say, she's a beautiful woman.
She looks gorgeous with dark hair too.
Yeah,
anyway,
she's all right, yeah.
In other news, politicians and campaigners are strongly condemning a protest which happened at the family home of the Health Minister, Simon Harris. I think that's absolutely disgraceful. But over the crisis about the Children's Hospital and the nurses' strike scandal as well, the Children's Hospital scandal and the nurses' strike. Both which will be talked about lots this week. 3 days of nurses' strike action on the way. But there was a protest at his family home, so I think that's disgraceful. I don't know what you guys think of that. But also, that's on the front page of the Irish Examiner today. Also on the front page there, Garda figures indicate big rise in cocaine trafficking is a worrying headline on the front page today. There's been a sharp rise in the quantity of cocaine that's being trafficked into the country, and that is replicating trends across the rest of Europe.
In the Irish Daily Mail this morning, I'm dying, but before I go, someone must be held accountable. Last wish of a father, wrongly given cancer all clear. He was just given months to live after he was wrongly given the all clear for cancer, which is just another desperate, sad story on the front page of the Mail this morning. A picture of Olivia Colman as well, who won big at the BAFTAs last night with the film The Favourite. She won Best Actor, and I think the film came away with Best Film as well. Certainly best, most outstanding British film, I think. And Dermot Ahern says criminals got away with €7 million, but Bank Vault had 300 million in cash. His compelling column is inside the Irish Daily Mail this morning.
Irish Independent has got more about that protest at the family home of Minister Simon Harris. The protest at our home was very frightening for my family, said Mr Harris following that. And CAO points race, putting children's health at risk amid fall in fitness levels, is another story in the Irish Independent today. So people are sacrificing exercise and their health to study, which is not a good idea. The long-term health of teenagers now being put at risk because of the CAO points race, according to a health and fitness expert, and that's on the front page of today's Indo.
The Mirror then this morning has a story from Kilcummin on the front page. Gardaí appealing for witnesses after a man was left in critical condition following an assault in Kilcummin on Saturday night / Sunday morning. It happened around 2:20 Sunday morning. That's on the front page there. And a man dies after being plucked from the water off the Donegal coast. His name has not yet been released until all family members have been notified, but Gardaí have confirmed that a man who was plucked from the River Erne in Ballyshannon in Donegal on Sunday has indeed died. That's according to the Mirror there as well this morning.
Some of the top trends today. The Grammys are trending. They happened over the weekend. Dua Lipa was named Best New Artist. How is she a new artist now?
She wouldn't have qualified for last year's Grammys.
Okay. Shallow won the Best Pop Duo. Also, there was a lot of controversy about Drake. I didn't see this, did you?
Yeah, I didn't see it, but he started criticising the Grammys themselves.
He started to criticise
and they cut him off, I think,
the Grammys, and he got cut short.
Yeah, right too.
Yeah, probably not the place to do his protest.
Good man, Drake.
Also, the Man City-Chelsea game is trending. You saw that?
Yeah, so a lot of hammerings at the weekend. So England hammered France.
Yes.
Beaufort hammered the crowd they were playing in the junior football. Man City hammered Chelsea. They've never conceded 6 goals in a Premier League game until yesterday. They were 4-0 down after 25 minutes.
My God.
And Aguero had miss of the season. And then in fairness to Aguero, he had an awful miss. And then he kind of got back in everybody's good books by scoring a hat-trick. So you'll take the miss off him.
Yeah.
6-0. 6-0 is an awful hammering.
Chelsea wouldn't be used to that kind of result.
Sure, Chelsea are shite.
So a fantastic weekend. Fantastic weekend for Kerry sport, and well done to everybody from Kilcummin and Beaufort, who I'm sure are having a wonderful weekend. 3-17 to 5 points. Beaufort won.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. And then a big win as well for Kilcummin.
Yeah.
Did they score 5 goals?
5 goals. Kevin McCarthy scored 3-7 from play, the Kerry win forward.
God.
I mean, in fairness, and I saw a video of the Kilcummin homecoming last night. It looked like the crack.
Oh, I would say it was great.
Yeah, brilliant. Well done, both clubs.
And great scenes as well in Austin Stack Park as well on Saturday night. It was a cracker of a match with Kerry beating Dublin by just a point in the end. 3 wins from 3 now in the Alliance Football League. So you can imagine Terrastock is going to be a packed show this evening.
Absolutely.
With Tim. Between 6 and 8 here in Radio Kerry, there'll be loads. We'll have sport as well during Kerry's Full Breakfast with more reaction to the weekend's results.
I was going DJing on Saturday night, and as I was I was pulled into the shop to get a few bits, supply myself as I was heading over to Killarney, and I met Tim. He was literally just back from Croke Park.
Okay, yeah.
A very tired and jaded Tim. He was kind of a little bit hoarse as well, as you would imagine. The commentary was excellent again, as usual, but yeah, he said it was just unbelievable. Brilliant for both clubs. Yeah,
brilliant.
Excellent.
So if you'd like to leave a comment here, we can give you a mention on the show this morning, or we're going to be live on Radio Kerry in about 3 minutes time, I think.
Yeah.
It's 3 days to Valentine's Day, so get your skates on. I know you've probably got something super romantic planned.
Actually, I haven't. I told you.
It's your first Valentine's Day now as fiancés.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
Special.
Every day is Valentine's Day when you're with me, so Thursday will be no exception. It's just a regular day.
I'm emceeing the Belly Duff lip sync.
When's that on?
In a couple of weeks, the 23rd.
Right.
So Morning Elaine, who's one of the organisers, messaged me the other day and was like, hey Elaine, could you come out to the rehearsal there on Thursday the 14th of February? We're going to be doing whatever, they're kind of a big rehearsal night or whatever. And I just read it and I was like, well, they mustn't be a very romantic crowd out in Ballyduff if they're rehearsing like crazy on Valentine's night. So I said, Valentine's night, Elaine, I don't think I could make it.
But again, like Ballyduff, it's a romantic spot, so they don't need to put in the effort.
I suppose they're romantic the 13th and the 15th of February out there.
Exactly.
So Elaine got back to me, I was like, oh God, I didn't even notice it was Valentine's Day. I noticed.
They're just so busy for it.
Yeah. It's International Hug a Tall Person Day today, so
bring it on me.
Let's go look for people to hug.
Well,
you're much taller than me.
I am, but I'm not a particularly tall person. Yeah, there you go.
I'm tiny.
Listen, if you want to sum up the weekend for us in 3 words as well, it's a Monday morning. Nobody wants to send a big long text, so sum it up for us in 3 words, and we'll give you a shout out on the radio because we're going to go live now in less than a minute. So hopefully you had a nice weekend. Have a good week, and if you want to get in touch with us, comment here, text or WhatsApp us, and you can have a chat that way as well. All right.
Okay, cool. Let's do this.
Good morning.
Morning.
Have a good day. Good luck.